Director's report.
All right, I have several things to tell you about tonight, plus something that is actually listed on your agenda under Director's report, which is the schedule for next year. So first I'll talk about the other things. First of all, the recent City Council actions. The Council has met 2 times since your last meeting. They met on October 1st and October 15th. On the 1st, there was nothing of particular note in the planning realm. On October 15th, the Council approved a request for proposals for design services for a bike path on the north and east side of Christie Avenue between Shellmount and Powell Streets. This path will close a critical gap in the Bay Trail by providing a continuous bike path all the way from the Bay Shore to Shellmount Street. As I previously reported, in June, the Council had approved a grant funding agreement of $550,000 with the Alameda County Transportation Commission for this. ACTC is providing the funding for this project. Concerning the 3706 San Pablo Avenue project, the City Council approved the selection of EAH Housing as the developer of an affordable housing project on this city-owned property, which is at the southeast corner of San Pablo Avenue and West MacArthur Boulevard. The Housing Committee had voted to recommend this developer at their September 5th meeting. EAH was one of 4 finalists of the 9 developers who originally responded to the city's RFP. An exclusive negotiating agreement will now be prepared with EAH, and the project is expected to come before the Planning Commission for a study session and then later a decision hearing sometime next spring. In other news, you have probably heard of EBOTS, the Emeryville, Berkeley, Oakland Transit Study. This is a multi-jurisdictional study that we are leading of how to improve transit service in the West Berkeley, Emeryville, West Oakland corridor, and it's funded by a $250,000 grant from Caltrans. A technical advisory committee, which includes staffs of the 3 cities, as well as the Emery Go-Round, AC Transit, BART, and the Capitol Corridor, has now met 4 times. A consultant, CDM Smith, has been hired, and the study is well underway. A survey of transit users in the study area is currently being conducted, and several meetings are coming up, which I wanted to let you know about. In addition to the Technical Advisory Committee, there is a Policy Advisory Committee, which consists of elected and appointed officials from the various jurisdictions and agencies who will be receiving periodic briefings on the project. They will have their first meeting next Monday, October 28th from 10:30 a.m. to noon here in the council chambers. This is a public meeting, so all are invited to attend. Emeryville's representatives on the Policy Advisory Committee include the Mayor, Kurt Brinkman, and resident John Sherman. In addition, 3 community meetings are scheduled in early November, 1 in each city. The Emeryville meeting will be on Tuesday, November 12th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. in the multi-purpose room at the school district offices at 61st and Doyle Street, which is the old Ralph Hawley School site. The Oakland meeting will be on Thursday, November 7th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the West Oakland Senior Center, which is at 18th and Adeline Streets. And the Berkeley meeting will be at the James Kenney Community Center, which is on 8th Street between Virginia and Delaware in West Berkeley. And in case you can't remember all those dates and times and places, there is a flyer on the dais in front of you, and I've got some extra copies here if anyone in the public wants them, that spells this all out. It doesn't mention the Policy Advisory Committee. Again, that's next Monday morning. The survey and further information, including this flyer, is also available on our website. I believe it's just emeryville.org/ebots. You could also find it in the Planning Division section of our website. And finally, as I previously reported, we have received the Award of Excellence for Focused Issue Planning from the California State Chapter of the American Planning Association for our pedestrian and bicycle plan. On October 7th, we traveled to the State APA Conference in Visalia in order to receive the award, and here it is. So I just wanted to... So the next item is your schedule for 2014, unless you have any questions on the things that I've already mentioned. If not, I'll go on.
I do have one question. The survey of transit users for the eBots project, is that available online?
Yes, yes. It should be available on our website under emeryville.org/ebots, or at least, or you can, if that link doesn't work, you can go to our website and go to Planning Division and look up projects, and eBots will be there, and there should be a link there to the survey. Any other questions? Okay. Every year in October, the Commission is asked to approve your schedule for the coming year. It's usually a pretty perfunctory thing. This year, it's slightly complicated. The regular Planning Commission meetings are on the fourth Thursday every month, with the exception of November and December, because of potential conflicts with Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays. So for those 2 months, there's a single meeting on the second Thursday of December. And we prepare a little chart that indicates those meeting dates, as well as the application deadlines and all of the other things that have to occur leading up to that meeting. And that chart looks like this. You have it in your packet. The schedule of regular meetings is chart number 1. However, this year, there is a conflict between a religious observance and one of your regular meetings, and that is September 25th, 2014, which is Rosh Hashanah. So if the Commission wishes to avoid that conflict, we would recommend that you push that meeting back a week to October 2nd. And in order to maintain 4 weeks between meetings, we'd also suggest that you push back the following meeting from October 23rd to October 30th. So there would be then 2 meetings in October at the beginning and end of the month, and no meeting in September. That would put 5 weeks between the August meeting and the October 2nd meeting, 4 weeks between the 2 October meetings, 6 weeks between the October 30th and the December meeting, and 6 weeks between the December and January meetings, which is a pretty even set of intervals. So the question before the Commission is, do you wish to adopt your schedule of regular meetings, including September 25th, or do you wish to adopt the alternate schedule that would avoid the conflict with Rosh Hashanah? I should note that the October 2nd and October 30th meetings under that scenario would have to be noticed as special meetings because they don't occur on your regular meeting dates, and your 2 regular meetings of September 25th and October 23rd would be canceled. There's no reason why you can't do your normal business at a special meeting. It's just we have to notice them as special meetings because they're not on the 4th Thursday. So I would seek your direction as to which schedule you wish to adopt.
I don't mind moving it to accommodate for Rosh Hashanah. I don't know if anyone else has thoughts.
I don't have a preference. Just the 6-week period during December and January, are those pretty quiet times for development anyway?
Well, that's normal. That we have those gaps every year. It's usually not a problem. Sometimes, if something is time sensitive and has to be heard in a less period of time, we can always have a special meeting. Mm-hmm. Last year, we had a special meeting in November for a study session on ECCL.
Yeah. Well, I would move approval for Chart 2. Anyone?
I second.
Okay.
Good.
Is that without exception?
Yes.
All right. We will finalize the schedule then with the 2 special meetings in October. Thank you. And that's everything I have.
Public comment?
We already had that. Oh.
No, about your instance.
Oh.
That's...
Public is allowed to comment on any item on the agenda. Can I have the timer? Thanks.